Hello and welcome to day 6 with my DJI Spark drone, and today I thought I'd just share some moments with you as to how I made my latest film. And in this clip here, this is what I wanted to use for the opening shot. You've got some lovely frozen ice on the trees and also some nice snow scenes on the leaves. And again, that shot there I actually deleted. I didn't want to use the scene. It looked better actually in real life. And I also didn't like where you could see the road and the barriers there. So this never made it into the actual final cut. And as you can see there, I'm just playing about with the camera. I was aiming to do a flyby between them two shrubs. But then I sent the drone into almost like a vertical climb. And again using the DJI Crystal Sky monitor, the view unfolded and I just kept on filming, and you could see some fantastic images there. I was really impressed with that shot, and I also used that as a second shot where I just reversed the play speed to come back to where I started. And here we are again, another shot, another scene. This was deleted. It was time to return back to recharge the batteries. Just see the dog there in the picture. And as we do get lower down, you can just about see a street light there coming into view, so I had to be pretty careful here. Now this scene here could have been a useful one, but the light wasn't good. I was in the shade and I actually caught the controllers whilst I was walking and the camera went off to the left. So I started again. Now this is a fantastic shot and I've used this location quite a few times now. It's a very glacial looking valley. So my aim here was to just walk along the valley. You can see the dog and I am actually in shot, but I wasn't quite in full shot. So I decided to bring the drone back to me, and it came very close to me here. This next sequence, I was really pleased with this. You get an idea of how high up you are, you're quite remote, lovely blue sky and some good angles. And this was using active track. So the drone had locked onto me and I actually split this footage several times to get to the top. But this is the uncut version where the drone's just following me from a distance all the way up. It's a really good shot as we get to the top of that ridge. There you can see it's just starting to follow me. Now when I got to the top I thought, right, let's get the arms spread open wide and give it a real feeling of, yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. And then the drone actually went up, and that wasn't me controlling it. I wasn't quite sure what happened there, but that's a nice touch as well. It's still tracking. Now on this clip I have practiced at this ridge looking for the reveal shot. However, this time I was on top of that actual edge. I was really impressed with this, how it turned out. You get a real sense there of where I am on the ridge in relation to the background. I like that shot quite a lot. Now again, this shot, this could have been a good one where I flew away from myself, but what I did, I put the drone in sports mode and flew it towards me, but I tracked off to my right or to the left on the camera and then had to correct it, and there's all kinds of stuff going on here. So obviously that is an outtake. The drone is very responsive though when it's in sports mode. So I sent it back away and turned it around, and I'm getting used to the controls a bit more now. And there we are back in the centre. So let's try again. Just getting myself lined up. The dog's well out of the way on the right hand side. And let's go for it. So the drone now is flying right at me, and in fact it got too near. Whoa, get out of the way quickly, and then up and level out. It was a bit of fun that, I enjoyed that. With all drone shots, I think it's really good to get this vertical shot looking straight down. It's also good to get the dog to do some running around. You get an idea of how fast he's going. He's having a great time anyway. I like them shots, they're nice little fillers they are. Now again on this one, there's a lot of footage here that I did cut out. You don't want to see me walking around with a controller in my hand, it just doesn't look right. So the idea here was to do the spiral mode shot, or the helix mode, and I was just walking across the edge there just to see how well the drone would catch me. And at certain parts of this, having watched it a few times, I decided, yeah, I'm going to start using that part of the film and bring it in and use the footage for the best effect. And that shot there looks pretty good. On this sequence here, I'm in sports mode. You can see the drone dip forward, the propellers come into shot. I was just flying it around, to be honest. Now that's not a bad shot. You can actually see right across to the Cheshire Plains, and maybe on a good day you could see Snowdon about 95 miles away. Whoops, right, what's happened here? Okay, I've turned it around, that's now facing towards Blackstone Edge, and I wanted to go for a shot where the drone was flying away at speed and also climbing. But it's nice just to have a look at the view actually. I don't think I used this clip in the actual film. But today was such a lovely day, and it was great just to be out in the snow, looking at the view, the local view, and then also getting the drone up there and looking what it was like further afield. And again in this sequence here, this was coming into land, so I brought the gimbal down, and you can use that for various shots where you can catch yourself looking up at the drone. And here we are, just setting up the GoPro camera. And as with most scenes, you need to blend in a few of the GoPro shots where this was clamped to a tree. I'm walking away from the camera, and I've got to go back then to get the camera. Obviously you always cut out these bits, but this does take up a lot of time. Another shot here where you're walking away from the camera, the dog's wondering what's going on. We're going up, we're going back down again, and I don't think I actually used that one in the film either. Now in this one, the thing with the dog, he always knows where the camera is and he will come back to it, so he's running away and then he'll always come back and he's saying to me, you know, look, where's the camera, Dad? Again, some more footage that I never included in the film with the drone. Once the dog gets up in the moors there, he's got fresh snow, it's powdery snow, and he just goes daft. He loves it up there. He becomes like a puppy and he just really has a good time. You can see he's lapping it up. So there's the dog having a great time. But you've got to get all these clips together and tell the story. Now I spend a lot of time on YouTube on the Creator Studio trying to find music. I look at my video, I play the music, and then I think, yes, it works, or you just know if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And that can be quite a long process. But anyway, here is a selection from my latest film. You can see behind the scenes how it was made. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy these videos.